Good morning, and today we will be looking at the angles between vectors using the formula that we had looked at the last day, but using a rearranged version of it. We can calculate the angle between two vectors by rearranging the formula for the scalar product so that the angle is the subject of the formula. So we know this formula from the last day. A dot B equals the magnitude of A times the magnitude of B times the cos of the angle. Okay, if we just rearrange it by swapping sides and then taking our two magnitudes together over to the right hand side to make them a divide, we've now got the cos of the angle is equal to A dot B divided by the magnitude of A and divided by the magnitude of B. Now you can either rearrange it first or you can rearrange it as you're using it. Okay, we also have this other version of the formula, remember, because that's important for us to be able to find the scalar product, which is the top of the right hand side. If it hasn't just been given directly, then we might have to work it out by multiplying our vectors together using the components. Okay, so here's an example. Calculate the size of the angle theta between vectors A and B. Okay, so we know we're going to have to find out what vector, magnitude of vector A, magnitude of vector B, and the scalar product of A dot B is to be able to find that angle. The rearranged version of it is cos theta equals A dot B over magnitude of A divided by magnitude of B. Okay, so the three things we need here are the scalar product for A dot B, and the magnitude of A and the magnitude of B. So let's look at A, but write it in component form. Okay, so we'll find the magnitude of A first. So we square our numbers, we add them together, and then we square root them. That leads us to root 29. Now leave it as root 29. Don't write it as a decimal because then you've rounded your answer. Leave it exact. Let's write out what B is in component form and work out the magnitude of B. Okay, square the numbers, add them together, and then square root at the end. So that turns out to be root 46. So leave it as root 29 for the magnitude of A and root 46 for the magnitude of B. So that's us worked out 2 out of 3 things that we need on the right hand side. The other one is to work out the scalar product. Okay, now remember we had the formula for the scalar product, we multiplied the numbers together. So we're going to use that version. So we're going to multiply the two first numbers, the 2 times the 3. Then we'll look at the two middle numbers, the 3 times the 1. Then we'll look at the two end numbers, the 4 times the 6. And we add them in between. Okay? So we've got a 6 plus a 3 plus a 24, which is 33. So keep that as A dot B is equal to 33. So we've got our 3 values now for the right hand side, and we simply put them into the formula. Okay, this is a little summary of what we've just worked out. Here's our formula. Now this rearrangement of the formula is not on your formula list. It's on the formula list in the format that you were given the last day, which is A dot B equals, and then the magnitude of A times the magnitude of B times the cos of the angle. But it's not very difficult to rearrange. So you put the numbers in the correct places. There we have the 33 going in where A dot B is. We have the root 29 going in where magnitude of A is. And the B, magnitude of B is root 46. Put this into your calculator. Okay, now be very careful how you put this into your calculator. I would enter it as 33 divided by, and I would put in a bracket, square root 29 times square root 46. Close bracket, press equals. When you do that, you should get 0.9035, so on, so on, so on. Now check that you are able to get that correct number on your calculator. Okay. A common mistake that people make is just 33 divided by root 29 and then times by 46. Now if you do that without a bracket, you'll think you're doing 33 divided by root 29 and then that answer times by root 46 instead of the root 46 on the bottom as another divide. Okay, so keep the root 29 and the root 46 together with a bracket when you put it into the calculator. Okay, and then you simply do the inverse cos of that answer. That gives you 25. That means that the angle between these two vectors is the angle 25. Now that's quite a long question to do, but very, very simple and straightforward. Okay. So now we're on to exercise 13Q. We've got a selection of questions for you there. And as always, if you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to ask your teacher for help and send a photo of your marked work so we can give you feedback. Good luck and take care.